What do I say again?
What do you say again? What do you say again? Hey everybody, it is Steve, and more importantly, we've got Tegan
Or Elsa.
or Elsa, and we're back to give you an update on our
Pineapple.
pineapple. Okay, so uh, it's been about 3 weeks, I would say, a little bit. Let's see, today's Saturday, so it's been about 3, maybe 4 weeks. So 3-4 weeks since the last time that we talked about the pineapple, and so Tegan's gonna tell us what's happened to the pineapple, and then I'm gonna show you exactly what she's talking about. So Teags, what's happened with the pineapple?
Can't remember.
Well, what's it doing? What's the pineapple? Is it?
Roots are getting bigger.
Yeah, it's growing, right? And what's happening to the roots?
They're getting bigger.
Yeah, so the roots are getting bigger. So let's see what.
That one's even bigger.
Yeah, you're right. So check this out. So I'm going to show it to you in the jar here. Look at that. Now, if you remember how this started out, would you go get one of those other ones over there? We've started a few other ones here recently too, and I promise I'm going to show you how we get to the point that we're at. But this is what we've got going on here. So the roots have gotten longer. The water's down a little bit. I'm going to pull it out. I might have a couple roots break off, but that's okay. So check this out. So that's what the top of the pineapple does after it's kind of like the leaves are removed, and then the roots start to grow brand new, and so that is what we look like. So we've got a start of a new growing pineapple here. So that's what that looks like there.
These two are not have the same thing as that one.
That's right. So that's that right there. Okay.
These two are this brand new.
These two are newer. So the way that this started out, if you recall, was kind of like this. So this is basically, this is the newest one that we've done. So not really a whole lot going on here. What you see right there is what it looks like after you start pulling away the leaves. And then at some point, as you see it toward the top there, you see that there's no more of the roots or what have you. So that's what it looks like when you first do it. And then it grows into something like that about 3 to 4 weeks later.
There's only one that's a little bit down there. See it, Daddy?
Yep, I see it right there. I see it right there. So here's what we've experienced so far. So we've kept them in, we've kept this one here in the jar, right here, mostly all day in direct sunlight. We refill the water every couple days or so, give it good, clean, fresh water. And what I've noticed, we had one that failed before, and what I noticed is when you can kind of tell if it's going to work or not, if it starts to smell, if there's like a decaying odor in the water, either change the water and then smell the, like, just get your nose on up in there. See, that smells really fresh, actually. And so if it smells bad, then it's probably not going to work out, so move on to the next one.
It's just like flowers.
Yeah, it's just like flowers. So, and when you're looking for one in the grocery store, look for something with a huge top. That's, I think, going to give you the best results.
This one's the hugest top.
That one is the hugest. And do you see Jasper anywhere? Jasper!
He's right there.
Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. So here's what I noticed, though. This is cool, and if you notice the water's a little bit brown, okay, that's not because it's old. This is by design. So I was just filling up the water normally, just normal tap water, and you know, it was looking like it was starting to grow. And then if you notice, we've got these hanging baskets up. These came from Lowe's. They've been awesome. They're growing up a storm. We've had them since Mother's Day. So anyway.
Also, there's another one that's getting dead.
There's another one that's getting dead. Yeah, we have that too. So we'll water. What do? We water these, right?
Yeah.
So we water these. What do I do with the jars when we're watering them?
If they're still bad, you just throw them out.
Yeah. So what I do,
like you did yesterday.
Like I did. Yeah, I did throw one out yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah.
What I do is when we water the plants, I will take these jars and I will collect the water that comes out of the bottom of it, and that's why it's the color it is. This is the color that comes out when it comes out of the flowers. And so when I smell the water it's got like some nutrients. It's got a little bit of the fertilizer in it. It's got the feed that we give the flowers. That's all in the water. So here's the thing, the first time, there is another one. That one's done really well too.
Yeah.
What I noticed is that the first time I did that, literally the next day, I came out and I looked at the roots, and I'm gonna show you an example of what I mean. Let's see. They've grown out, but like, see where the small, you've got the bigger roots, right? See where the smaller roots are? You got the smaller roots? The smaller roots started developing literally overnight after I put that water in it, after I caught the runoff from the flowers. I don't know if there's any significance to that or not. I'm testing it now with these other two, and if so, I will let you know what happens. But those little fine hair roots started growing off of the other roots, and that started after we used the flower water. So I'm gonna give it a shot and see. I mean, this thing took off pretty well. I'm gonna see how it works with these other two. These other two about a week in or so. So we'll come back with another update. If you have any questions, you can post them here below, and I'll be happy to answer them. And we will start to move to pot this one,
Daddy,
and we'll see how it grows.
can you show how big the trampoline is taller than me?
How about you run out there and we'll sign off. We'll let everybody go. Okay? So thanks for checking this out. Hopefully if you're finding it interesting, if not, that's cool too. And hey, it's pineapples. It's a thing. It's what we do. It means home. Welcome home. All right, Tegan's gonna show you the trampoline. There it is. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Wave bye.